Hey guys, Chad Trace here. So in this video, I want to go over how to find perfect trade entries and exits. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video, you have some kind of strategy you follow, you have a setup, and you can see, okay, when this, and this all happens, they all align, I'm gonna get in and go long. Now, the main issue with having a set in stone setup that you trade every time you see it is you'll notice that in some areas it works very well, in some areas it doesn't work as well, right? Maybe when the market's more choppy, your strategy doesn't work as well, your setup doesn't work as well. But when the market's trending and there's no resistance anytime close, or there's no support anytime close, that's when you'll notice your setup works a lot better. In this video, I want to show you how to find those areas where to take your setups. In other words, find the perfect trade entries and exits for your strategy. So when it comes to finding your perfect entries and exits for your trades, the first thing you have to do is you have to plan your trade. So I'm going to show you the trade I took this morning, and for that trade, I made a trading plan. I knew exactly where I was going to get in before the market even opened. So as you can see from this trade, I ended up making around $246.20 in my PA Apex accounts. So in total, I ended up making just under $5,000 profit on this trade. So if you go over to my free Discord community, this is where I post my trading plan before the market opens. Not only do I do this for myself, for my own trading, but also my community members can see this. So I said, in Q plan, currently in bearish rotation to test support levels, interested in short setups if we hold below 21,730. Okay, so notice how I'm following a specific setup. I want to see, 3-4 things line up at once for me to take a trade, and I'll take it. But notice how I include levels, okay? I only want to take shorts if we hold below this specific level. Or on the flip side, interested in long setups if we get above VWAP area 21,170. And as you can see, I post my chart, and these gray boxes are the supply and demand zones, okay? So this is big resistance areas up here, big support areas down here, and I want to trade in between these zones, right? Since I am a trend pullback trader, I only trade with the trend. I don't want to go long inside a gray zone because this is a good place where price sells off or could reverse, it could slow down. So I want to take trades before we get to the zone. So typically what I like to do is I like to draw these gold boxes, okay? So as you can see, we got this gold box here, and let me just go into a 5-minute time frame so you guys can see better. But this is what the market looked like before the market opened, 7:30 my time. As you can see, market open up, we got a huge push forward. And if we go back to my plan, right, I said interested in long steps if we get above VWAP area 21,770. Okay, so 21,770 was right here in this area. As you can see, we had some pre-market resistance right here. This is our last swing high. So I figured if we break above this level, that tells me the trend is switching and we should see a rotation into this supply zone. Now, once we get above this market structure, where again, if we get above here, tells me the trend is switching, I want to look for setups in this area, right? This is the best area because we don't have too much resistance here. The main supply is way up here. And then also it shows that the trend shifted. Obviously, if we stayed below, this market structure, this last swing high, then I would take shorts into this demand zone. So I also had a gold box drawn something like this, right? So this is my short area. I can take short setups in here, and this is my long area. I can take long setups in here. Once I have all of that planned, I have it all in my mind, or you have it specifically written down on a notepad next to your computer. In my case, I just draw it in my community. Then I go into my 30-second time frame because that's where I like to find my setups at. So these were my trades in the box. I actually took 2 trades on this. One was a break-even stop loss. I just barely got stopped out and then ripped to my target, and then this was a winner. So I actually took these trades live on Zoom today. So let's go and roll the replay from these 2 trades I took this morning inside my golden zone.
All right. Good morning, guys. Yeah, this is what I'm watching here. I want to see longs above this little area right here. And simply take that into resistance. Don't have too much room, but around 50 points. All right, let's see if this closes good. Yeah, I'm in long right here. Stops around 66. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw my stop at 80. I don't really want to be in this trade if we drop below that. All right, break even there. Could take this. I think it still looks pretty good for longs. I'll probably enter here if we get a good candle. Okay, big push up. Didn't get filled. Looks like we're gonna try again here. Oh, come on. There it goes.
All right, so as you guys saw, my trading setup is pretty simple. It's not like I have a very complicated setup. Where my real edge comes from, right, where the money, the consistency is made, is knowing where you should trade. Okay, once we start getting close to the supply zone, I don't want to keep looking for longs, even though, we got a little pullback here. I could have entered here. I could have got a nice trade in here. We got a little bit pullback here. Could have entered here. This would have been a loss because it probably wouldn't have hit my target. So once we hit the supply zone, that's when I want to stop trading. And then, from there, once we have like an hour price action, I have to redo my plan, right? This plan I made in the morning, well, a lot of this has to change because, there's all kinds of price action made in the past hour. But the real money is making a plan, having specific levels where you want to trade at. Having specific areas where you want to go long at, where you want to go short at. And again, just because we get into our area, right, doesn't mean I press long right away, right? I wait for a specific setup inside this area. So that's been the real key for me personally. And again, the best way to do that is just go on a 5-minute time frame, look at the key levels, right? So the first thing when it comes to making a trading plan is you want to establish your key levels, right? Where are the main supply zones, the main demand zones? I like to look at these on the hourly chart, right? So you simply just go to an hourly time frame, see where do we have aggressive selling? Okay, we had some aggressive selling here. We had aggressive selling here. All right, this is a good zone. Where do we have aggressive buying? We had aggressive buying down here, right? We got a huge move up. Okay, this is a good zone. Once you establish your key levels, then you want to look at the market structure, right? Are we making higher lows, higher highs? Gives direction for shorts and longs, right? So ask yourself, at what price do we break the long market structure if we are in an uptrend? Or for example, this morning we were in a downtrend, right? We're trending down, making, lower highs, lower lows. At what price do we have to break the short market structure where I'm interested in longs? Okay, and as you can see, I usually just go to the last high that was made, which is right here. It usually ends up being around the VWAP area. And this is where, okay, now if we break this, now I'm interested in longs. Okay, so once you kind of understand how to read the basic market structure of the pre-market, what's been going on the past few hours, right? Then you can draw your golden zones. So I said, using the knowledge above, where is there open territory to the next level? Well, if we look at the zone, right, as you can see, once we got above our market structure, which is like the VWAP area, is there open territory to our next resistance level? As you can see, this is pretty open territory. It was around a 60-point area, right? I could probably scalp 20 points in this box. I could find a setup in here on a smaller time frame, and that will be my trade for the day. Same thing on the short side. Is there open territory to the downside, right? To the support area? As you can see, lots of open territory, not really any support down here. And I'm going to look for a setup inside this gold zone. If I just enter short as soon as we got into the gold zone, I'm probably going to lose a lot of trades. But if I add another confirmation where not only my gold zone, but I also see a setup confirming shorts, right? Then I take it again, it pretty much doubles my probability of winning the trade. All right, guys, so anyways, that is how you find the perfect entries. And then for exits, I usually just go for a 1-to-1 risk reward, or once we start getting close to the top of the gold zone or close to the resistance level, same thing on the flip side, right? That's where you can take a target as well. But the way you manage your trade is going to be different for everyone. Some people like a 2-to-1, 3-to-1. I preferred getting the 1-to-1s and going for a little bit higher win rate. As long as I can keep a 60 to 70% win rate, the 1-to-1 risk rewards work just fine. So anyways, guys, hope you found this video helpful. And if you still are having trouble with making your trading plan, that's why I created my free Discord community. Inside of here, like I said, I share my trading plan every single day for the NASDAQ market and the S&P 500 as well. So anyways, guys, if you want to be a part of this community, not only do we have daily trading plans, but also a trading floor. We can talk to all kinds of other members in here as well. So if you guys are interested in joining the community, we'd love to have you inside. Like I said, it's completely free to join. I don't charge any money. All you have to do is go over to the first link in the description below this video, or just head over to this link right here. That being said, guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys in my next video with another day trading lesson.